The school was built in the early 60s, and at that time it had about 4 classrooms. Over the years since that time, we've tripled in size. We have 12 classrooms now. Unfortunately, our building hasn't grown with us during that time. We've accomplished that with some portable classrooms. Now that we're expanding in size, it's becoming more of a challenge. The concern is that you always have to move outdoors back and forth from your classroom to come in for PE, for music, for library, lunch and meal times. It's a lot of outdoor travel on a lot of walkways. There's a lot of issues working with our portable ramps and a lot of maintenance and a lot of staff time spent trying to remove snow because we have half of our students being served outdoors. Would sure be nice in those situations of inclement weather or security concerns and safety situations to be able to have us all in a main building. We're having a lot of trouble with space in areas that have not been expanded, like additional bathrooms, additional parking. We have to be really, really careful with our scheduling of things because of multiple spaces being used for multiple programs. Our gym is being used for both PE classes and for assemblies and for the cafeteria space. Our PE teacher has to teach in only 1/3 or half of the gym while they're setting up for and cleaning up from lunch. The principal's office is also the place where students are tested for special needs or do makeup testing if they've missed a classroom test day. It's also the area where speech services happen. In our special programs classroom, we have students learning English on one side of our partition, students practicing speech on another side of the partition, or working on reading and math skills through our learning assistance program as well. Our building staff room is actually a storage room, workroom. It's where the copies happen. It's where staff have an opportunity to eat their lunch or take a break. It's where the construction paper is stored. Multiple uses for every space. The parking lot at the end of the school day is a really big concern. When this school was built and intended for a much smaller group of people, the parking area that was designated only had to handle a very small number of vehicles. Now that we have almost 20 staff members out here daily, some part-time and some full-time, and our school has grown to about 175 students, so we have a much larger number of parents. There's no parent drop-off or pickup loop for our students, so unfortunately, our buses come through one area, and then teachers hold students that are being picked up, and the parents have to try to circle until they can get a turn to get close enough for the teacher and the parent to make eye contact and have the student run across the parking lot to get in the car with the parent. Then they have to try to turn around in a very limited space and get back out until the next person can have their turn. In the bond proposal, we would have expanded parking and an actual parent drop-off pickup loop. In that situation, parents could pull up, the child could just get in the vehicle and they could pull right back out. That way it's quicker for parents and families, safer for students. We would have additional classroom space, 8 classrooms. Right now we have kindergarten through 4th grade, but if they continued with us through 5th grade, we would definitely need those additional classrooms. And additional bathrooms will really help us at the times of day when all of the students are out of class for lunch and recess, and we are trying to get them all through the cafeteria and through the bathroom facilities at one time. A separate gym, which is a part of the bond proposal, we'll be able to schedule our PE classes at all the times that we need. It'll give us a lot of flexibility in that learning time.
Please remember to register to vote and vote on February 9th.